Are you slurping on the sketty?
I'm finished with the sketty.
Ooh.
No, on Mike sketty.
Oh, on Mike's sketty.
Never.
I was thinking about eating a donair that I just made, which means a lot of crinkling of tinfoil.
Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
I don't know how. Is that good audio or bad audio?
That's bad audio.
Well, if there's slurpy juices, it's good for someone.
Yeah, some people really enjoy the slurpy juices, and some people fucking hate it.
Yeah.
What if I just whisper while I crinkle it?
Yeah, whisper while you crinkle slurp. I think that's a new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
If you do that, you have to also kind of move the crinkling around the microphone. You know, create that 3D audio space.
Yeah, you really
Yeah.
omnidirectional
This is the intro
ASMR.
of the show.
Here I am, crinkling the paper.
What's this? A jingle friend.
No.
Jingling.
This is giving me anxiety.
Is this a bad time for me to get a haircut?
Should I open this bag of Ant-Man and Wasp ornaments that I got for Christmas?
Hold on, let me move my jar of peppermints.
What?
I have like a jar full of tacks. I could just put those in my mouth and be done with this.
Well, I'll play the intro song.
Yeah, it's intro time.
Hi, I'm Luke, your game master. I use he, him pronouns for like 99% of the time. And, yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Kier, the dandy Warforged Warlock. Both use they, them, and sometimes he uses he. And we're all just hanging out.
Hi, it's me, Sahoni. I play Dodger, a wolf boy of sorts who's also a cleric of sorts. We both use he, him, and my grasp on reality is tenuous at best at the moment. Good luck.
Hi.
We're all counting on you.
I'm Gita Dazer. I play Navenia Drexel. Both our pronouns are they, them. Sometimes you just don't have a high energy week, and then turns out neither did anyone else, so it's gonna be fun. I'm a bard sorcerer. So is Navenia. Oink.
Wink. Hello there. Yeah. Hello there. I'm Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard, and I play Oi, the punk drow monk. All the pronouns for that are he, him. And my dad fact for this week is I've been listening to Dungeons and Daddies.
I was about to be like, that's the wrong podcast. They're way better produced than us.
Yeah. Sorry about that, but hey, we'll try to up the dad factor this episode,
Okay.
just for you lovely people.
Finally, we get to meet Dodger's dad.
Finally, the dad.
Yeah.
Do you want to meet Dodger's dad?
At some point, it would be interesting. I do not think today's the day.
And Madison, who are you?
Hi. Hello, I'm Madison. She, her. I play Koyos, the crocodile lizard man druid, who has a lot of dogs, and the most important one being Barry, obviously.
Bow.
Barry, our boy.
Beautiful boy.
Wonderful baby boy.
One dog 5 times.
Bow.
One dog 5 times. And yes. Yep. That's it.
as you can tell, all of us are at a low energy level, which is fitting because the party has just been forced to abandon the yawning portal and their friend Perbin when it turned out that Crimble Bum Brandywine was actually the Xanathar.
Also, I think you might be stretching Perbin's friendship to more members of the group than.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I even talked to the guy.
I was going to say it's like a ratio, like the more people who know and are friends with him, the greater like justified that is. But also, it is just me and Oi. Koyos as well.
Yeah, I know him. He was kind of cool.
So that's three.
Yeah.
I've met this man.
I met this guy before. He was cool.
You don't remember that time a few weeks when Dodger and Perbin went to do karaoke? Or wait, no, you guys have only been together for like 5 days.
Yeah, I was about to say.
It's been a very long 5 days.
Yes, we did that bit recently. Anyways, so you all escaped the fire and the destruction of the destruction by AP holders. So where have you headed? Because I don't think you all had a plan to meet up. You just got the heck out of Dodge.
Well, I think I would have gone to tell the guards that Xanathar has kidnapped Perbin.
I think Oi would probably be like hanging out around the periphery trying to see if like Perbin made it out.
Yeah, our friend's in there.
Yeah.
I think Dodger, as a person who has lived in Waterdeep for presumably most of his conscious life, I guess, would want to find a way to get the hell out of town.
Okay.
Kier was really hoping that they'd see any of their party mates when they got outside. I don't think that's the case at this point.
We all went off in different directions. Like, 2 of us hopped out windows.
Oh, yeah.
And then I think, I guess it sounds like some of y'all just started running. So Navinia went to the constabulary.
Yeah, well, Navinia left with Kier, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so they could be together.
Yeah. So y'all are together. So we'll follow you first. Where are you at, Navinia and Kier? Paint me a picture of the streets of Waterdeep. As guards are coming because, oh yeah, they heard the Xanathar was here and it was not just a himbo beholder.
Yeah, a him beholder.
Be himbo.
I'm dummy thick.
If they had an ass. Just sort of, I think, kind of like Oi mentioned, like hovering to see if Perbin got out, like behind maybe the barrier that the town guard has put up. Because it's still Waterdeep. People want to see a show, even if it means they might get transported to the astral plane or disintegrated. Those who don't are like, hey, I have a story. I was there when the Xanathar took the yawning portal.
Yeah. Well, you do see some of the guards removing something from the building. Do either of you want to give me a perception check?
I will.
You're not there, are you, Oi?
No, yeah, I mentioned that Oi would be hovering. Yeah,
Oi and Kier and Navinia.
Yeah, we'd all probably be like, I don't know, I guess like stationed across the street or something. And I rolled so I got a 16 plus 3, 19 on perception.
I only got a 14.
Oh, I got a disadvantage on that though. Shit.
Why?
It's the D's next to the thing on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Yeah, all right, well.
Gotta look at those D's.
Yeah, or 13. So I guess we'll go with 13.
I got a 14.
Okay. You see a body being taken out, covered by a blanket, but you also notice none of the guards seem like there is something that is currently in there causing havoc.
I try to rush up and see if it's Perbin.
Yeah, I join them.
Yeah.
You see a tail that you recognize as belonging to Billy Crystal.
Kier tries to grab the both of them by their collars.
Well, we have to see if it's Perbin.
We don't know if Perbin made it out there.
Go back in there. I
mean, regardless, like just because of our history together, I at least want to know if he's alive or dead.
Yes. Oh God, poor Billy.
I'll be honest. I can't sympathize. I would say I can sympathize, but I can't picture understanding this. Yes, we have to leave. We have to find
there are
Dodger
more people connected in our lives than the people we live with. Oi traveled with this band. He inspired him to make rock music.
Without Perbin, I wouldn't even leave the Underdark in the first place. So at least give me that much closure.
Yeah. A tall, thin detective notices the three of you talking, comes over and says, yes, were you involved with the conflagration? Yes, I see signs. He seems to be focusing on scanning the three of you closely.
Involved with the conflict? Yes, we were in a building when a beholder attacked.
I point to like several other patrons who are in the crowds, and they were there, and they were there.
Yeah, there was a battle of the bands earlier tonight, and we were pretty much about to be declared the winners until the beholder attacked.
I love that's how you lead. It's so perfect.
He keeps looking.
It's very good.
We have to. Was there a slightly rounded older man, Perman? The beholder has him in some sort of mind freak before everything went sideways.
This is official Waterdeep security business. All I can tell you right now is it seems that he and whoever else was still alive with him fled down the yawning portal hole.
Okay, alive. You just said alive, right?
Yes.
Then we're good. And I think Kira actually has a moment, like, looks at Oi like, are we okay? And doesn't get the reaction that they want.
Yeah.
Which is just positivity.
Oi is like severely contemplating like what's down the yawning portal hole.
Can I make an insight check to see if I notice?
Navenia puts a little hand on Oi's forearm and says, "We have to gather our resources before following after them."
Oi starts to choke up a little bit, then nods his head, and we'll go down there and kick its ass.
Absolutely.
I really would advise you against that. All three of you seem to...
By go down there, we mean let the constabularies deal with that situation and support them as best we can as ordinary citizens. And we get pulling away.
Yeah, Oi is about to speak up, but then he's like, oh shit, and then he gets pulled away by Kier and Avenya.
Kier, one moment.
No use supposing it's not me. Yes, hello.
No, I see all the clues.
Is it the metal face?
Darn, always a giveaway.
And your build, your demeanor, the marks on your fingers of bites. I see many, many tiny clues.
Kira's very intrigued by this man.
Is he hot?
So he's just tall and thin, right?
Is he like a Sherlock Holmesy hot?
Yes, that is a very apt thing.
Okay.
Yes, I deduced many things about you. What I would like to say is, if your course seems to be going the way that it currently seems, then you may want to find a way to bolster your allies and not your former allies.
Look, as much as I appreciate advice, I've really had it up to here with the subterfuge and double talk and what path? I don't know anything about you. Why do you know about me?
Because I'm the famous detective Brumblewine Crambyshanks.
I snap my fingers. I knew I'd know that name from somewhere. I didn't think I did. Sorry.
Kier is taken aback and then just, why do they have to be former allies? And runs before he can get an answer.
We then cut over to Dodger, who was getting the hell out of
Dodge. Yeah.
Dodge. Yeah.
I think he's gonna keep running until he's at some place where he thinks where he's safe enough, I think, to pull out the next phase of his plan, just far enough to make sure no one's following him at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's gonna duck into like an alley or someplace and pull out a dowsing pendulum.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna cast augury.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ah, man.
Yeah. He is going to ask if fleeing to the forest is a good idea at the moment.
So, as you pull out your pendulum, it oscillates back and forth.
Yeah. And just to make things real simple, I'm going to take some of that chalk that I have in my bag and write down yes and no on the ground.
As you do that, it starts to oscillate less and less, and it points at yes for a little and then lands on no.
So it has both. Just for my clarification, would that be wheel, woe, wheel, and woe, or nothing?
Wheel and woe.
Wheel and woe.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay. Well, a little bit of wheel is better than no wheel at the moment. Which is what it sounds like would happen if you stay in Waterdeep after pissing off the Xanathar.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to be like, well, no different than any other thing I've leapt into, I guess. And head off towards the woods. No real plan outside of that, but I think that his first goal is a place where he can take a rest.
So Dodger, I believe have established, has never really left the city.
He hasn't really. He spent most of his time in Waterdeep, but I think ever since he transformed for the first time, he has had this overwhelming pressure in him of kind of going out of his comfort zone in that way, I guess.
So, in a way, though, you're still a city boy.
Oh, absolutely.
At heart.
Yeah.
And so, for you essentially end up in the largest park, also the most goth park, the City of the Dead, which is the massive, massive grave district.
Okay, I can work with that.
It's where all the midnight raves happen.
Yeah.
And so yeah, you're getting a moment or two of just looking around here, and that is when you see something that you did not expect at all. You see Nim holding something.
Nim! Oh my god. Oh, there's just so much going on right now. Nim! And I just kind of hurry past the gravestones, but making sure not to step on any of them, I guess. Mm-hmm. Taking great care not to respect the dead while weaving between the gravestones.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
One of the skills I'm not very great at. 12.
Yeah, no, you get there you get there easily enough, and the Nimblewright sort of sees you and gives you this weird green stone.
What's this?
It does a curtsy and then it runs off.
Oh, damn it. I think he's just gonna, God, I'm too tired to run after that. He's gonna look down at that stone. Is there anything, significant about the stone? Is it in a specific shape?
Yeah, so it's a glossy greenish magic stone that's about the size of the palm of your hand. And it has what looks to be 3 eyes carved into it.
Okay. Do I recognize those 3 eyes? Is there something I can roll for that?
Roll Arcana.
Okay. I'm guessing not much. That was an 8.
No, you've got no clue. It doesn't seem like they are magic symbols or anything. It's actual eyes carved not quite into the stone, but they're coming out of the stone.
Ugh.
It's a very strange looking object.
I think internally he very much appreciates how grotesque it is. Mm-hmm. And he's gonna pocket it and goes, another thing I can worry about later. First things first, I need to...
Here's a question. As you think about that, if a voice talks to you, do you listen to it?
What kind of voice? I guess.
A voice that says your name, Dodger.
I think he's going to, he's going to try. He's on edge. If someone is going to say his name, he's going to pay attention.
Do you seek the treasure of Waterdeep?
I don't seek nothing. Well, I mean, I do seek something, but treasure's not high up on that list, I don't think.
Then release me.
All right.
Just leave me elsewhere. Okay,
weird talking stone.
Assuming you don't want to know about your family.
You should have led with that one. I'm curious. I'm trying to see if there's any way I can find out more about this stone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have like any internal abilities outside of maybe getting lucky on a history or religion check. But
would you like to know more about the stone?
I would like to know who I'm talking to. Like that,
The stone glows
I
for a second.
I think like as a person who's grown up listening to ghosts, that's become something he's taken very seriously. Okay.
So the stone glows for a second, and you see a vision in front of you of this large magical creature that you've heard about before.
Okay.
Known as an aboleth.
Oh.
Sort of a weird, massive, squid-like creature with a gaping mouth and 3 eyes. And you see it being turned into this stone. And you see treasure beyond your wildest imagination. And this stone being used to lock a vault connected to this treasure. And then you see other flashes. You see people fighting over this stone. You see the inside of the Growlhund Manor, where you had been only a day ago. And you see the Lady Growlhund, rest in peace, mourn till I join you, handing this to the other Nimblewright. And then the vision fades. What's Koyos up to?
Koyos, after all of that, basically would have ended up doing the same thing that he told Nim to do, and that is to go back home to Trollskull Manor. It's the only place he actually knows in this city.
Poor sweet boy.
I don't know anything, I only know home.
You return to the home that has all the holes in it from Crimblebum causing destruction while trying to eat Raymond and looking for some sort of treasure that you reportedly had. And you go inside, and what are you going to do? The dogs are all there and happy to see you.
Definitely, like, there's a lot of quickly petting dog heads as he kind of moves in, being like, Nim, hey, you're here, right?
Nim gets up and waves its hands from the wave of dogs.
Oh, okay, alright, cool. I think, did anybody else come back?
Nim shakes its head.
I saw them get out, but if they're not here, I don't know where they would have gone. So it's petting dogs and kind of wandering around the house to see if anybody's back, looking out windows.
So you're just going upstairs to look around to see if you find anybody before going downstairs?
It's a lot of like going upstairs, walking into people's rooms, and kind of peeking out through the windows to see if from this higher vantage point, is anybody coming down the street? Is anybody there? Is anybody coming?
So Navinia, Oi, and Kier, do you head back to the house?
Yeah, I would think so. Unless Kira has another plan.
Oh no, I am probably telling us how bad of an idea it is to go back to the house as we enter the door.
Yes, you'll not stop talking about it the whole way here.
I really don't know if any of us would come back. Who would? We all ran, and we know Crumplebum is. Oh, hello, Koya.
Yeah, basically, like they open the door and Koyas comes flying down the fucking stairs. Like, you're back, you're here,
with a bunch of dogs.
I don't know where everybody else went.
Oh, dear. It's okay. Where's Dodger?
By that I mean Dodger. I don't know where Dodger is. He's not here.
Maybe he went to talk to his boyfriend.
I think Kier goes like, if their face had like blood under the skin, they would have gone white. Learning that Dodger, like, even though he didn't want anyone to come to the house because it's probably dangerous, now that he knows that Dodger's the only one missing, he's conflicted.
If everyone's in danger, then it's fine. You don't have to worry about anything specific. But now that only one person's in danger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when everyone's in danger, that's just society.
Yeah, it's too much to think about.
When we're all in danger together, at least we can support each other. But Dodger's alone. Where is he?
Oh.
Okay, well, Dodger's smart. He wouldn't have come here.
Hey.
He knows the city much better than me.
We should get some supplies quickly and leave. Clothes, food.
Yeah.
Various things.
Wig away.
Yeah. I mean, chances are, like, maybe Dodger went back to that temple that we went to after Growlhund Manor.
Yes.
Wait, did Xanathon never came with you there, did he?
No.
Okay, we have a place to go.
Yes.
Place.
Yes.
Also, it might not be very hidden, but my home is not like we didn't go there with him. Been so busy with the Battle of the Bands, I just haven't.
But he knows you by name.
He knows me by one of my names.
I would love to talk to you about
Anyways,
that.
I'm gonna go get some stuff from upstairs.
I mean, my brother is probably still on that boat by the docks. We can ask him for ideas.
Yes, we should get our things, and Vedi heads upstairs.
Yeah. And Oi heads down to the basement to try to collect what he can.
Oi,
Yes.
as you step down
no.
to the basement, roll me a perception check.
Oh no.
Oh, it's a disadvantage because I just saw the D on my character sheet. It's 9 and 13, so a 9.
You notice that there is a group of people that have been currently waiting in the basement. A few of them are just looking up through one of those random knot holes in the floor, sort of just listening in on you. And one of them's like, "Oh shit."
Okay, so so I can see them hiding under the floorboards.
Oh, they are just in the basement, but they are standing clearly. Yeah.
Okay, they're standing clearly. And I can see them, they can see me.
Yeah, you just can't make them out clearly because your eyes have not adjusted yet to the darkness.
Well, I have dark vision.
Yeah, he's dark
Yeah,
vision.
but
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like when a pair of night vision goggles got blown out. Yeah, okay. Can I see what they're doing?
most of them are just sitting and waiting, but like I said, two of them seem to be listening up to the conversation that y'all had been having upstairs.
I am going to call back to my comrades. We've got company.
I cast Misty Step, teleport right in front of Oi.
I tumble down the stairs after them. There is no grace here. Just crocodile.
For a second, I'm like, should I get my outfits? And then I head downstairs. Like, and my stuff.
The outfits will be there when we get back.
All right. Oi, hold on. And you notice that your brother, Felrict, is here, amongst other people.
What do these other people look like?
So there's a few other drow here, including Jarlaxle and the guy whose hand y'all stole.
Oh.
There are some fancy dressed people you don't recognize, along with Lord Grauhund and Lady Grauhund's orc bodyguard Hrabaz.
Oh.
Chill with him, right?
I think that's where Kier's eye was first drawn.
The leaders of the Waterdeep Zentarum are here with another person you don't recognize here.
There's a lot of people.
Okay, wait, maybe that was where I was first drawn. Oh no.
There's a lot of lots of people.
And yeah, that's all you see down here.
Oh, that's
It
all.
was the other drow who were listening through the boards.
Because it sounds like that's all. Because it sounds like there's like 20 people down here.
It's a big basement.
Big basement. Yeah.
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 It's a big fucking basement. Damn.
There was a basement show at our house and no one invited us?
Oh shit! It was the after party.
Oh man, they were gonna jump out and say surprise.
Congrats on winning the Battle of the Bands. Or something like that. Anyway,
I thought we were going to go to I thought there was a fancy spa afterwards, but I guess we're in here. Okay.
I'm going to lose my mind. Our worst enemies are in our basement.
No. Listen,
Just
I
rapid
did
fire
leave things. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna go. Hey, Felrict. Is it okay if just the two of us have a quick word upstairs, real quick?
Yes. Let's go and have a conversation.
Okay, cool. So I, take Felrict. We're walking up to like the bar, the main bar area, the kitchen, and like to make sure that I'm within. I can see Navinia and Kier.
Navenya's in the kitchen, like putting supplies in a thing because, there's too many people on the stairs. That's too busy.
I'm in the basement. Like I am fully inside.
I'm going to make eye contact with Kier just to let him know, like, hey, listen, be within, like, we're within distance of each other, so we're cool. And so, so look to Kier and I ask Felric, what's going on? Who are all those people down there?
Okay, so this is a bit complicated.
Okay.
So, you've heard about the treasure of Waterdeep, right?
I think, I don't know, I remember hearing something about it on the boat.
Yes, so we've been looking for it for Jarl Axel and his needs, and then there have been other interested parties for various reasons, and apparently someone heard the Xanathar talking about how you all were the most likely ones to find the treasure.
Well, I mean, how do you know that? They have my. I mean, like, we just told about it. What makes us the most likely candidates?
Lots of real luck. I mean, that's what we have. Listen, it's not exactly what I'd planned to do. The people in charge here think that you all are going to find the treasure, and it's easier to just steal the treasure from you. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah, but I mean, we haven't been, we haven't really been focusing on the treasure. We've kind of had the Battle of the Bands to worry about, and finding there was another Nimblewright that we're looking for, and oh god, this is all so complicated. Oh.
And then he just shouts, it's from the other room. It's like, we have too many jobs.
So
No, wait. What did you just say?
Pizzo.
What's the rest of that name?
Pizzo Biafra.
Oi looks at Felric for a little bit, and he just wraps his arms around Felric in a very deep hug. If Kier is watching, it's probably like the most sincere that Oi has been in a while. And he says, "Oh my God, you really are my brother. It's been so long since I heard that name."
Yes. Well. Okay. So the powers that be in your basement and also not in your basement decided to try and see if you can get the treasure, and probably any second some random happenstance is going to cause some other step in finding the treasure to come through that front door. And I can't promise things are going to go down for you well. So yeah, I kind of lost my trail. Basically, we may need to murder all of you for treasure. And it's not because of ill will, it's literally just because this is what our job is, and it is a lot of money.
How much of this conversation is an earshot? Sorry.
I think you're just picking up random words and loudness. So, like, you hear treasure and money.
Got it.
And murder.
I think Nevada just does pop out of the kitchen, with Koyos in the stairs right there. It just says, "You could have asked us. We probably would have given it to you. We don't really care much for money."
Well, that is good to know. But also, there's other forces who are going to come and try and get the money from you after. And yeah. Anyways, probably any second now, something coincidental is going to happen. We cut back to the graveyard.
Yeah. I very much am thinking hard about the treasure of Waterdeep. Do I know this? I know history. I've picked up a lot of stuff. You tend to when you talk to Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to see if I know what that is? Do I know that name?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me some history.
Yeah. Finally I get to use the skill that I have a proficiency in. Dirty 20.
That is a good amount. So, the stone glows a second time. There are 500,000 golden coins hidden somewhere in Waterdeep. And it is a treasure that is, worth 500,000 dragons that were hidden by Dagalt Neverember, who basically was the open lord of the town, and instead of using the money to work on the town, he embezzled them and hid them in a secret vault.
Sounds about right for a lord.
Mm-hmm.
Is this like a known fact, or is this like a legend?
It is a known fact, and the only way to find it is the Stone of Galore.
Oh, and I'm gonna guess that's what I have in my hand.
Yes, that is what I am.
I just can't get a break, can I? Oh, man. Well, if I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna need to find a safe place to meet everybody. I know one place to do that. I only hope everyone else thinks about it. Or at least Oi does. And he's going to go to the temple or the temple to see if he can maybe while he's there he can dig up some more lore or something. Do some research.
Mm-hmm. So when you head to the temple, your big Lockston priest friend is currently in a loud argument with the priest from the church who locked up Nim for making another nimble right.
Okay, I'm gonna duck around the corner so they don't see me and listen instead of strolling right up to it.
Listen, Valletta, I understand that you think that some guests who were aware of the nimble right might have broken into the Temple of God, but as a priest of Kalimvor, there was nothing stolen from your temple by any guests here. Well, you know what? I don't believe you, Antonio. And I am going to keep my eye on your temple close as I can. Anyone comes in, and I am going to report them to the Waterdeep Guard. Valletta, I understand, but this is a temple where we have many people coming to pay respects to the dead. Yes, but because I had my nimble right stolen, I have nothing better to do with my time. And if I need to pray to your God to tell the truth, then I will. The conversation continues when she tries to Karen a priest.
Of course. Let me speak to your manager. My manager's God. Or a god.
Bitch, did I stutter?
Then I'll wait. Go get
Give
them.
me his corporate phone number.
I know about divine intervention.
Oh, I hate this character. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna do something. I'm going to leave a message on the side of the building with my chalk.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to draw a wolf, and I'm going to basically have it like a speech bubble, I guess, above it, and say, "Boy, the graveyard sure would be a fun place to hang out." With my musician friends. maybe a warlock along with them.
Specificity is going to defeat the purpose real quick here, bud. Says a passing pigeon.
Yeah, and is the wolf also wearing crocodile shoes?
I don't trust them.
No, just be like the graveyard is where all the puppy dogs have their picnic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, graveyard is a great place to find dogs.
Hey, is this a new Banksy?
Something like that.
Oh, dang. Oh, I get it. The dog is the dog of war, and he wants everybody to die and end up in the graveyard. It's a metaphor. That's Banksy for ya.
Sure is.
No, I think it's more like dog is like God, but reversed. So God is life and dog is death.
I mean, also graveyards are a great place to find bones, but that's besides the point.
Ah.
Yeah.
Metaphor.
You know what else has bones? Human bodies. and also many other bodies of species,
Yes.
but not the boneless.
I was going to say David Boreanaz, but
David Boniamus.
Oh, you also have been listening to Dungeons and Daddies.
and with that, I'm going to go back to the graveyard and curse my eternal bad luck.
All right, so we cut back to any second. Some random coincidence is going to come through that door and tell us all where we need to go.
All right. Okay. So it's clear that, listen, we don't have any clues. I mean, I guess, yeah, fine. If you want to think that we're just so lucky that a clue is going to walk through that door, you know what? Fine. Weirder stuff has happened. We also pick up a lot of dogs on our way. But
I got you a gift.
Well, thanks. I received the gift.
This is Rothko, and she hands you a dash hound.
Oh.
Hey, I'm sorry for having to murder you. Here's a dog.
I heard you collected dogs.
Well, yeah, no, this is a great gift. I mean, I'm not the one in charge of the dogs, but no, yeah. So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. Is there any way that we can get out of this without having to be murdered? Because if this is some God, I don't want to use Indiana Jones because that reference wouldn't work in this world because Indiana Jones is just...
Oh, no, I know Indiana Jones.
Carly Cat. We have Carly Cat right there.
Well, I wouldn't know who Carly Cat is, so we probably... No, you know what? It's probably like some kind of Carly Cat book where Carly Cat is conscripted into solving some big mystery for some other forces, and then, adventure happens, and I guess that's how we get to this point. Is that just the general vibe I'm getting here?
It has been almost 2 years since I updated the Carly Cat collection. Mm-hmm. But I'm looking through, you can argue that it's similar to Carly Cat and the Curse of the Pyramid written by R.G. Thimblewood.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's some direct mysteries with pyramids and mummies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the ominous underground.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I'm a fan of Carly Cat and the Emperor's Blade, but...
I like Carly Cat and the Emperor's New Groove, which is the prequel to that.
That's not canon.
It's all canon.
I mean, I don't know. The only books I read are, this. And, he holds out his heavy metal / DIY book that he always carries on him.
It's like your horny carpentry book.
Yeah, it's got titties, it's got wieners, it's got carpentry.
It's got joinery of all kinds.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, Oi, I can let you and your friends get out of here without a problem. Just... next time we may or may not be in such a good circumstance.
I lost a friend of mine recently, and Xanathar, I don't know where he...
Oh, you mean Perbin?
Yeah, Perbin.
Yeah, no, Perbin's fine.
Oh.
What? He's fine? Where is he?
Wait, how do you know that?
What?
Because who do you think organized all the people who want to kill you? Not Perbin, but...
Navenia could not handle another betrayal like that.
Yeah, no, that's... I know, and it's, I'm just saying, listen, I just lost Perbin. I don't know where he is. Apparently he's in the yawning portal, and I don't want to lose another... I don't want to lose anybody else that close to me other than, my party. It's just that...
I understand. Well, Rothko, the dog, you keep him close, and it's just like Perbin's there.
I look at Rothko suspiciously.
Yeah, can I make a perception check on Rothko?
Did they polymorph Perbin into...
Yeah, roll a perception check.
All right, it's a disadvantage. Hot dice.
Can me peeping on it give him advantage, which makes his roll a flat roll?
That is not how it works.
Can I help his eyes? Can I hold his eyelids open?
Look closer to the dog.
I rolled a 22 and a 7.
I mean, it's a dog, either way.
Right. Okay. So let's say we do help finding this treasure thing. What would you need from us?
Well, we are looking to find out what 3 keys are needed to open the vault.
Okay. I mean, we wouldn't even have the first idea of where to look.
I know you think that now, but the Xanathar thinks that coincidentally you're going to find that out.
Oh, God. So basically, it's either Xanathar tails us and kills us, or you guys tail us and wait until we're all dead and then find the thing just in the ashes of our pretty decent luck.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, listen. You are the only, I mean, I'm filled with it. There's a basement of people who want to kill me. So listen, I might have an idea of the next place to look.
Yes.
But we're only going to take you. And I, wave to Navinia Koyos and see what Kier's deal is.
Kier, what's your deal?
Conversation with my not dad Davil Star song the whole time.
Oh, so you think you're a big robot man now? You think that you're an automaton who fully thinks freely? Is that what you are now, Kier?
Did you know it was Xanathar the whole time?
Oh no, Xanathar united us today because we decided that...
When? I don't care about why. I know why. It's this dumb treasure he was yelling about, the Stone of Galore.
Yes.
When?
When did we find out about the stone, or when did he unite all of us?
When did he unite all of you? When did you know that I was in the presence of Xanathar?
Oh, we knew that you were around with Xanathar for like a day or so as soon as you started hanging out with him, because he is a loud and dumb beholder, which is why we are going to all murder him, and then we will get the treasure. Not you, because you've chosen this weird bar.
So for days you've known that I was in the clutches of the Zentarim's greatest enemy and made no move to warn me.
No, this is the Zentarim's greatest enemy. This is, and they point over to this kind of handsome-looking guy with a metal arm. Hi, I'm Manchun. I run the other Xanathar in town.
There's two of them?
Oh, so you've united?
Yeah.
At my expense?
No, we just both want the treasure, and we're pretty sure if we work together, we can take out the Xanathar.
Kira's just desperately trying to get out a very big question and can't. It sort of stammers for a while. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
This entire time, Koyos has just kind of been looking between Kier and the people who are talking, and Kier and the people who are talking, and not understanding a goddamn thing.
I think that's when you hear Oi calling.
Yeah. What? Koyos, make sure they don't move. What?
Second.
Okay, listen, pals huddle. All right. Also, by the way, Koyos, we have a new dog for the collection, and I hold up the Dashkun Rothko.
Oh, yay!
Yeah, get the box. We'll take a picture of him for the records. Anyway, all right, huddle. Okay. All right. I know I'm not usually the decision maker here, but okay, listen, I'm kind of in an emotional fucky place right now because I just found out my brother and I heard my actual name for the first time in God knows how long. I mean, first time in, Lolth knows how long. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what's the drow god? Okay. All right, listen. So it's pretty clear that unless we help these guys, Xanathar, listen, all these guys just want to kill Xanathar. So I figure, what's the point in humor? Why not just humor them for a little bit and maybe get them to the next step of the treasure and get them off our backs? Because I think I know where Dodger went. And there's probably some more clues that ways.
I agree. We should go.
They're just going to kill us.
Yes, but they're not going to kill us today.
Look, this isn't...
Probably.
It doesn't matter when we are in it now.
Yes.
How are we supposed to do anything?
How are we supposed to do nothing?
If we're going to get killed no matter what,
It's not no matter what. If we can find the treasure and give it to someone, we're done. Just give it to someone. They can't kill us if we don't have it. I mean, they could kill us if we don't have it. And then they'll kill Xanathar or whatever. Or Xanathar will kill them, whatever. But this is Waterdeep, baby. This stuff happens all the time.
Does it really?
My idea is we take just Felerict, see if he can arrange a thing with everyone else, and then we'll go to the temple that I went to with Dodger and see if they went anywhere. Because I figure, if that's where Dodger runs in high stress times, maybe he ran there again.
Why are we taking Felerict?
Well, just so we have some collateral with, the bad guys.
Oh, right, collateral. So that means that you agree to what I was just thinking. If he tries anything, he's dead.
Oh, I won't.
He won't try anything.
No.
If his friends, if his acquaintances, if anything happens to us, I will make it my duty to see his head on the ground. Like you said, collateral.
Right. This seems fine. Koyos, how are you doing?
I'm, doing okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in the basement.
So, simple terms, that big group of people are a bunch of different kinds of people working together to get a bunch of money that they think we can find. So if we find that money, then we can give it to them, and then the Xanathar, who was our friend, is no longer our friend, might fight them and not us.
So we just go and find the shiny rocks, and then they take the shiny rocks?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Good.
We don't need shiny rocks.
No.
Well,
we have dogs.
yeah, we had the bardic. Hopefully after all this is over, I can get we can both get our actual bardic licenses because
Yes.
Corley, Purbin's ex is dead. So
Yeah, and they said we could get it too. So
no problem.
yeah, we did our thing. So now we just have to do this other small, impossibly legendary thing. But that's fine, and we'll be fine. And I have plenty of food, and I just
Right.
shove a giant bag that has a bunch of all the ration, the food that we had for the pub, like fruits and bacon and stuff, rations.
You didn't have any food for the pub.
Plates, pots and pans, some cups.
Just dishware.
I shoved that at Koyos.
We must save the fine china.
Okay. Are you just giving it to Koyos?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and Oi's probably going to try to head to the basement and push past everyone. Excuse me. All right, we're going to take Felric, maybe find where the next clue is. Maybe we might know where the next clue is. Excuse me, and then just pick up a bunch of floor mushrooms off the floor.
Yeah, and the venue's going upstairs and putting a bunch of costumes in a bag.
Yeah.
Kier stares Davil dead in the eye and takes off their jacket, which we'll remember was embroidered and lined with Zentarum symbols,
Your club jacket.
and throws it to the ground.
And I think with that, it kicks up dust, and then we have this 5-way split for the screen. So it's we have Dodger walking back to the City of the Dead, and then everyone else packing. And that is where we end this week on RPG Pals Club.
Woo.
Yay.
Oh my god, so much is happening so quickly.
Hi, I'm Luke, your game master. You've been listening to RPG Pals Club at rpgpals.club. But yeah, we're available everywhere. If you enjoy this podcast, please let us know. Also, we have a Discord, we have a Twitter. Leave reviews. We have a Patreon, but no one really uses that, which, it is fine. But yeah, we also all have some other projects. I'm personally on Twitter at Koltreg, that's KOLTREG. And if you're looking for a new show to listen to, I am the producer of the new podcast Tales from the Outlands, which is a podcast about a D&D campaign I'm in with 17 other players, plus our Dungeon Master. So it's the Dungeon Master, one of the other players, and then me as a producer, in a much more reserved personality, talking about this wild campaign we're in.
And I've been Eric, aka Rhythm Bastard. You can find everything I do on my website, rhythmbastard.rocks. You can also give me money by getting my music at rhythmbastard.bandcamp.com and get my new music as I release it at patreon.com/rhythmbastard. By the time you're listening to this, I have a game that I did music for called Retromania Wrestling, available February 26th.
I'm Gina Dazer. You can find me online at Twitter, if you still use it, because it's full of interesting things every day, at Adaser, Adaser. Or if you want to see some of the arts I'm working on, I have Patreon at Jean_Adaser. And, just be good to each other. Watch some episodes of Shinya Shokudo, the Japanese version. It's very good. The ones on Netflix are not the first 3 seasons, so it's worth it to look it up. It's just wholesome, good, slow
experience as content. It's just nice.
I'm Sam. You can find me on Twitter at Frunding_Loom. You can also hear me on the Established Property Playhouse as Lem. We are doing a Pokemon Fun Time campaign with our Game Master Luke and our resident Crocodile Madison.
Hi, I've been Sahoni, also known as Gar Atkins, but you can find me on Twitter at Sahoni_stuff. That's SAHONI_stuff, where I work as a game designer and podcaster. You can catch me on my other podcast, Barking Points Memo, which is a current events comedy podcast where we look at the news and then we yell about it, but hopefully in a funny way. You can also catch up with the progress of my almost completely done book, Exceptionals, which is an RPG inspired by X-Men about the spaces and communities that marginalized people made for themselves. And I'm basically just in the art phase right now, so I'm doing a lot of art streams lately. Would be fun to hang out and talk with y'all.
Hi, my name's Madison Rowan. You can find me on Twitter at QuipsterRecrew. Everything I do will be linked over there. You can also hear me on Luke's other podcast, the Established Property Podcast, as you heard before. I play Kaz, and you can also hear me on a podcast I do with my brother called Let's Make Something, a podcast about making stories from randomly generated words.